We have just received some massive updates about Social Security, and recently President Trump talked about Social Security benefits and its recipients.
Almost 60 million American seniors rely on Social Security for peace of mind and a life of dignity in retirement. These Americans paid into the system, and they deserve leaders in Washington who are going to protect the benefits they've had and protect Social Security.
I'm going to show you this entire video clip where President Donald J. Trump made some major announcements about Social Security, and he also talked about the possibility of something great for millions of seniors. At the same time, look at this. Schumer proposes new Social Security bill, and this is huge for millions of seniors and disabled Americans, and it benefits them. At the same time, Americans fear end of Social Security as they know it. The details are very shocking, so make sure you stay with us till the end. And this is not the only thing that we're going to tell you about in this video. Look at this. 2026 Social Security COLA prediction rises to 2.7% as inflation and tariffs loom. Well, we also have a great news for millions of Social Security recipients, which could result in more money. I'm gonna give you each and everything, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So let's start the video with some very important details. As you already know that President Donald J. Trump recently talked about Social Security, and this is not the only time he talked about Social Security. From past few days, he's been talking about Social Security over and over and over again, and a number of analysts and experts are saying that something big is coming for millions of recipients. But at the same time, Schumer, with Medicaid recipients and caregivers at the hospital, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has proposed the Keep Billionaires Out of Social Security Act, aiming to strengthen the Social Security for over 60 million beneficiaries. Well, right now, millions of seniors rely on these benefits. Around 5 million Social Security recipients receive below poverty level checks from Social Security Administration. But in the midst of everything, President Donald J. Trump said this.
But he's a really legendary guy, and he wanted to do this. I mean, he just wanted to straighten out Social Security because he loves our country. And what he's done in a few months is amazing. Almost 60 million American seniors rely on Social Security for peace of mind and a life of dignity in retirement. These Americans paid into the system, and they deserve leaders in Washington who are going to protect the benefits they've had and protect Social Security. Under Biden, Social Security went down like nobody's ever seen. It deteriorated. There's never been anything like it. The 4 years of Biden were very, very destructive. It couldn't have gone on much longer. Social Security was going to be destroyed and was being destroyed. The average call wait time reached an all-time high of more than 42 minutes. Field office wait times were at 32 minutes, which is unheard of, and the disability claims backlog was the longest ever in recorded history.
Well, a number of analysts and experts are saying that who's giving these figures to President Trump, because still the wait times for millions of Social Security recipients on phone is hours, and in many instances it's more than 2 to 3 hours. And right now, if you go to the Social Security Administration's office after taking the appointment, then there is no place to sit because it's filled with people, and the Social Security Administration's office usually have a staff of 1 or 2 people. So at the end of the day, many seniors has to face the reschedule of their appointment, which is devastating, which is painful for millions of seniors who are already struggling with many health conditions. And of course, it's really hard for them to maneuver in this time where the traffic is crazy. They have to take the public transportation because they simply cannot afford to lease a car or own a car. So we all need to understand that these problems still exist, and a number of analysts and experts are saying that we have no idea that who's giving these figures to President Donald J. Trump. Well, President Trump praised the work of Frank Bisignano, but he did the same thing with Elon Musk as well. And what happened? There was a war between President Trump and Elon Musk, and we all know about it. But now it's not something new that when President Donald J. Trump praises someone and then later on that person becomes his enemy. So we all need to understand that this is not the final verdict that Frank Bisignano is the only and the best choice. We still need to see that how social security system will work in few days from now, because right now it's not working properly. And now let's go towards this. Well, Americans fear end of Social Security as they know it. Well, millions of Americans who receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Veteran Affairs and Railroad Retirement Benefits, they are in this fear that Social Security will be privatized, because that's what Democrats are saying. They're saying that President Donald J. Trump is doing everything to privatize Social Security. Well, recently, President Trump signed a Social Security proclamation, which is actually calling to protect as well as to secure Social Security benefits. And he said that he has no plans to privatize Social Security. Whatever you're hearing is fake news. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? But at the same time, something big just happened as 2026 Social Security COLA prediction rises to 2.7% as inflation and tariffs loom. Well, right now, millions of Social Security recipients are already struggling because their benefits are not parallel to the current inflation. And now next year, the prediction is 2.7%, which is nothing. This year, it was 2.5% increase in their benefits, and Medicare Part B premium kind of eliminated that increase. But next year is going to be 2.7%, and a number of analysts and experts are saying enough is enough. It's time to change this metric that measures the COLA every single year. Right now, they use the numbers on paper, and we are talking about inflation numbers. But the new metric known as CPIE will change everything, as that metric will analyze the seniors' spending, that how much they spend on their rent, their mortgage, their grocery, of course, their public transportation and prescription, and then it will analyze the new rise in benefits or new COLA for millions of Americans. Let me know in the comments below if you support this. If you do, then write in the comment section, I support CPIE, or I support new COLA, means cost of living adjustment. At the same time, TSCL endorsed something very important. They are calling for a targeted stimulus check for millions of seniors who receive Social Security, SSI and SSDI, and they are calling for a targeted stimulus check of $1,400. They started a petition a while back. It got thousands of signatures, but no one did anything. Well, if you support that $1,400 targeted stimulus check for Social Security, SSI and SSDI recipients, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security stimulus. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security stimulus. Remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.